Sideline reporter is David Aldridge. And now a chance to take a look at some.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting's been. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. They've got Cowboy. Get out there with Evans, and then it's Little General, and it's the franchise in at the 5 spot. And for New York, we've got Goose. Baylor is out there with Johnson, and there's Flash, and it's Richmond in at the 2. Hard to believe we're at the last game of the regular season. For some teams, this is the end, but for others, here we go. It's just the start.
Yeah, exactly. And two different ends of the spectrum. And even for us, it comes to a close at some point, being able to sit side by side, calling the action together. I relish those opportunities and moments. So I'm a little bit bittersweet as we call our last game, but looking forward to doing it down the road again, partner.
But you're happy that it's my time to buy dinner, right? So that you got a smile on your face with that.
Well, if your arms haven't gotten any longer than they used to be, I don't know if you're going to get in your pocket or not, but I'll hold out hope that you will.
Oh, that's blocked. Evans, left side. Jacks up a 3. The pass to Sloan, launches a 3, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Here's Barber, 11 points for him in that last game again. Baylor passes to Richmond, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Evans. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Barber. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Richmond. And that one drops.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Barber, and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. And the new power rankings are out, with the regular season coming to a close. Taking a look at Seattle, they're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And when you look at Los Angeles, they've been a surprise success, showing prognosticators what they're really made of all season long.
Now here's Evans. Well, you know that he's going to find a way to get the ball in the basket no matter what D he's faced with. The average is about 31.5 points a game. Three-pointer. He can't hit that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Plenty of heart and hustle in that regard. I mean, they made sure to hit the glass hard and often.
Here's the kid. Sloan passes to the franchise. 4 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Baylor. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now he averages nearly 12 points a game. Pass to Sims. And they get it. It's hauled in by Long.
I don't know. I don't want to know when it's getting the game today.
Los Angeles.
Wow, I'm surprised. I thought that was definitely automatic.
Pass to the kid. Fires from deep. Kicks to Sloan. This one for 3. Here's the franchise. Baylor defending.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Richmond against Evans. Richmond the pass to Barber. Pulls it up. Kept alive. Controls the rebound.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
The kid passes to the franchise. The jump hook. That shot off. And New York will come the other way.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
The first one falls. Big Daddy's checked in for Richmond. That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Baylor. Fades away. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Los Angeles leading by 7. Evans inside. Jamison covering. Baylor kicks to Jamison. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
All right, a moment to check out stats for the kid. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run, averaging 15 points a game, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Hey, Train, he's checked in for New York. The prodigy comes in for Flash. Sloan passes to the kid. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A big jump in scoring, but I think a lot of that is because of the prolific role players we have in the NBA now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. When you think about starters putting up points, and then you have guys that fortify benches and can get points in bunches, the first name that comes to mind for me, Lou Williams. A designated role of scoring the basketball in limited minutes. And when he gets it going, watch out. Nobody quite like Lou Williams putting it in the basket as a role player.
5 on the clock. New York, no good that time either.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well, Greg.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Baylor. Here's Reynolds. And they call the foul. So he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Now, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Daniels, he's checked in for Baylor. And here is Los Angeles now. They're leading by 8. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Giving up too many open shots. I mean, that's what's happening here, Greg. They look to me to be a bit sluggish.
Now here's Jamison. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Reynolds, guarded by Woolridge, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been terrific at turning turnovers into points.
They've shown a tremendous ability to cash in on their opponent's mistakes, creating offense with their defense.
Well, Clark, at the college level, a coach was recently offered a lifetime contract. Think we'll ever see that in the NBA?
Well, you can't quite say never.
Right.
I said in college basketball, I never thought in my lifetime I'd see a 16 beat a 1 seed. So never say never, but it's not going to happen.
Well, but you've got a lifetime contract doing this, so I guess it does happen in some quadrants.
Well, you got information that I don't.
Now here's Jamison. His last outing, he had 8 points. The pass to Reynolds. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Justice, the pass to Woolridge.
A lot of tough teams in this league, Kevin. Here's where New York sits right now.
And you look at their opponent's points per game. Now, some of that can be influenced by pace of play, but I still like what I'm seeing from them defensively. Getting stops, a big part of how they win games.
Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Now here's Griffin. No points in the game yet for him. Here's Purdue. The basket good off the assist from Billups. And Los Angeles leads by 14.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Jennings, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Griffin, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Here's Reynolds, defended by Griffin. Pass to Thunder. 4 on the clock. Now here's Jamison, guarded by Woolridge, and the shot clock expires.
Is your Wi-Fi like down? It's just fucking shitty. I might just use my service. We'll make that guy do it. You can send out Lamar for MVP way too early.
24-second violation. Chance now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months. The scope of that for him.
Defensively, he's really stepped it up over the past few months. You can see the jump in his steal numbers, and it hasn't been by accident. He's put in a ton of effort at the defensive end, and boy, is it paying off.
Justice the pass to Billups. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Reynolds. 6 points for him. Chalk up 2 there. Reynolds has got 8.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
Right side, Griffin. Purdue in the post. Here's Woolridge. It's rebounded by New York.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Here's Griffin, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Los Angeles. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively, they put it all out there in that opening quarter.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. And New York, looking at who they got. Big Daddy is out there with the Prodigy. Then there's A-Train, and it's Thunder, and it's Daniels, and it's a 3 spot. Here's Flash. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Reynolds. Phillips with the block. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. Richmond, he's checked in for New York. replayed through the first minute here in the second. 5 to shoot. Here's the three. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Jamison.
That is his shot, guys. So you can't just give it to him. You've got to get up on him and get into his airspace there.
Justice the pass to Billups. Shoots over Jennings. Billups, no good. For New York, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Griffin against Jamison. Passes to Reynolds. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Clark, when you think back to your playing days in high school, what memories come to mind?
Well, just the fun of being able to have success all 4 years I was at St. Joseph High School in Cleveland, the way the city rallied around us my senior year when we had a chance to play for a state championship. Unfortunately came up short. The teammates and coaches and teachers that I had a chance to enjoy those 4 years with, all really fond, special memories for me.
Atkins passes to Justice. With the shot. Sims with the rebound.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Sims.
A good job they're doing at the line this quarter. They'll need to continue converting those free throws.
A different look for New York. Baylor comes in for A-Train, and it's Johnson in for the Prodigy. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Baller, he's checked in for Woolridge. Pass to Barber. Richmond outside. Johnson outside. New York needs to get off a shot. The three, Richmond. A shot, no good. Los Angeles leading by 9. Now Billups takes it off the glass. Billups has got his second bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Billups, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And Los Angeles leads by 13.
Yeah, just a fantastic job to stay with the play and just not give up. Excellent effort on the offensive backboard.
Richmond outside, throws it up high.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
Atkins passes to Billups. It's rebounded by New York. Sims has got 4 rebounds in this game. Baylor dishes to Sims. That one drops for him. Sims has got his second bucket of the night.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Here's Purdue. It's rebounded by New York. Baylor's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Barber. New York with a new 14. Richmond with the bucket.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And there's the pass to Justice. Fires the 3. Sims with the rebound.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Barber passes to Sims. To the paint. Here's Barber, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
It's rebounded by Baylor. Johnson against Purdue. They get it back. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
For New York, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Baylor, no good on the free throw. Los Angeles leading by 3. And that's Evans penetrating. Here's the kid. The basket good off the assist from Evans. And that's now 11 points for the kid.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Sims. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. You think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the way are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Richmond, the pass to Barkley. Back to Richmond. It's blocked. Sloan deciding where to go with it. From deep, Evans. They grab their own miss. Hant and Baylor with the block. Count it. Baylor's got 4 points this quarter.
Excellent assist there. Just led him to the perfect spot.
Pass to Evans. Here's Cowboy. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. High post try. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. A different look for New York. Thunder's checked in for Johnson. And Big Daddy subbed in for Richmond. Here's Barber, covered by Evans, and it's Barber missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
Evans against Jamison. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Baylor with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. And it's Barber missing.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And the shot goes in. The franchise has got his second basket of the game.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Here's Barber, covered by Evans. Sims. It's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Sloan in the corner. There's the triple. Hits the three-point bomb. Sloan's got 6 points.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
New York trails by 13. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Baylor. New York, no good that time either.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys, is taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Trainey's checked in for Goose. Big Daddy comes in for Baylor, and it's the prodigy in for Barber. We've got 1:23 left here in the second. Passes it to Thunder. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Reynolds. score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
Evans against Jamison. Over Evans. Evans with some nice D. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 17-5 run. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York trails by 15. Here's Reynolds. He's got 16. Pulls up on the elbow. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Cowboys got rebound number 7 for him tonight. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Sloan. He's covered by Daniels. Nice shot by Evans.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
For New York, they have hit 6 free throws in 10 attempts. First free throw is good. Jamison hits them both. Here's the kid. He got it up. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Los Angeles in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been dialed in so far from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. And guys, for Los Angeles, Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
They were brick city, and it was painful to watch. Weak shooting starts to get contagious, and they were struggling all over the place. They got to work on getting more high-quality chances, more layups, fewer prayers.
That's all for now.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
Checking out the group of Frank Vogel to start the second half. Little general. The kid, and it's the franchise in at the 5. And the kid picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Sims. Pass to Barber. Launches it. Claims the three-pointer. Barber's got 7 points in the game.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's the kid. He's covered by Richmond. Yep, that one goes. And that's 13 points for the kid.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart. And let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Well, Greg, it was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. The pass to Cowboy. Fires the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
It's tipped. the alley-oop.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
And he lobs it up.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
New York trails by 20. Here's the floater.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Richmond outside. Here's Sims. 8 points for him. They can't stop the run with that one. Pass to the kid. Here's Cowboy. He's covered by Richmond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And the first one at the line is good.